Hey, one more minute. Keep going. Keep moving. Good job. Yeah, it was. I appreciate you helping out. That all friends Hey, hold on. I'm talking to him. Go for it.
Everyone's coming at the same time.
Come on, George. Mercy on this guy.
I was going to help you up. I was going to help you up. You just stay. That's a ball.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, balls in, roll them down to Coach Whip back down here. Everybody follow Coach Jack. We're gonna start jogging. Got a ball, roll it. Just go ahead and roll it all the way down there. There we go, spread out, just jogging, nice feet. Roll it all down to Coach Whip back. All the way down, right.
Logan.
God.
One more, Charlie.
Great. Let's get serious now.
That it? Missing one. Forward one ball.
Back in here.
Yeah.
Slow down. Yeah. Skip it. Hop off one. Hop off the other. Nice and easy.
Forward the ball.
All the way down. Coach Alex.
Down, forward the ball.
Why you guys? Why I say dog? Jog. Back to your jog. Archie, jog. Hey, stop 45 up high. Shuffle those feet. Waving those arms. Nice and loose. Light on your feet. Light on your feet. Just floating along. Shuffle outside. All right, now turn around the other direction. Same thing.
Hey, champions.
All the way down. Watch those snacks. So you look. Break those hands. God. Hey, Ron, just jogging, right? Archie, come on, buddy. I need you jogging. Carefully, we got a lot of people in here, so make sure you watch where you're going. Turn around backwards.
Holy cow!
Good. And walking. Hey, just walking in that big circle. Hey, some of you guys are struggling there a little bit. Get your breathing back down. Hey, listen. If any of you guys are serious about being wrestlers, man, conditioning, being in good shape is absolutely critical, okay? So listen. Hey, Archie, trip. When I'm talking, you're quiet, okay? So every week, I need to see less and less of us walking during the jog, okay? That's just not going to cut it. One thing that'll help with some of you guys is not sprinting so fast at first, right? Just starting off slow. Now here's the deal. We're going to take our break before we stretch. So we'll take a minute or two, taking a drink. If you guys go to the bathroom, let's take care of that right now. And then we'll meet up on the big white circle and get stretched out. I gotta get my shoes on.
Well, great.
I'm going in.
Okay. Cool.
This one's full already.
Stop. Stop.
I'm second. Hey, don't play with this. Don't play with the.
Really? You're measuring your intake?
I'm supposed to drink 5 of the little ones.
That's with no
48
activity.
actually.
That's with no activity. 5 times 8.
10
on a white surface. 5? Are 10 ounces. So 5?
No, it's actually 40.
Hey, get on the white line. You got a drink. The big
Spread
white
out a little
circle.
bit. Spread out.
Hey, we do it every week. Same
Come on,
thing.
up.
Nothing changes.
Up.
Hey, listen. Hey, we got a lot of kids in here, right? Now, I'm not trying to lose my voice tonight. I got more practice. I got to coach tomorrow. I need everybody to help out. Now that we're starting, okay, warm-up's over. It's time to start getting serious, okay? So when we're talking, stretching, it should be pretty quiet. We don't need a bunch of chatter, a bunch of discussion. If you're waiting in line for the bathroom, stand up. Just follow along with the stretch down there on the wall until you're able to go and come back in. Okay, all right. Hey, Coach Jackson stretches out with you guys. Listen up, pay attention. Follow his directions off the wall.
Left arm across.
Listen. Trick, make attention. Oh, false alarm. That was a test.
Right arm across.
Right arm across, Archie. What are you doing down there? Come on, bro. You gotta stretch too. We gotta start having
Left elbow.
you guys can start taking your bathroom breaks before practice starts. That's fine. We got a plunger. Plug it up. That's Coach Alex.
Right elbow.
Yeah,
right.
These are for the plugger. Plug this one. For the unplugger.
Okay. Touch your toes. Okay, right. That's right. Touch left.
Lincoln here.
Butterfly.
Lincoln.
Butterfly please.
Don't flat.
Don't too flat. There. Don't too there. What about Thomas? Thomas?
Cobra.
Ethan's brother. EVRA.
Okay, pretzel.
You know there's a band called Better Than Regular. Maybe I'll have Alexa play them. You might say nothing. Man, what are you doing, Charlie? Bring all these leaves in here? Gosh, man. Jackson County is nice around here. Hey, Duncan, that's Charlie. No. Good job. Good job following direction.
Other side.
Other side, switch it up. Man, we finally get through this bathroom. Archie, get up back here.
Okay, roll on our backs.
Roll it out. Tuck and roll. Good job. Coach Jack leading the charge.
When you're done, roll out your necks.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay, hey, so stand up and stay on the white line over there. We're gonna do a little bit of a wrestling game here.
Yeah.
White line, guys.
Everybody stand up.
Stay your ass. This is not. All right, you guys, a lot of you guys have already played this before. You guys did it last night even with our Predator group. But as you guys know, last month we talked a lot about hand fighting, right? And so, hey, I need quiet. And so, one reason that we use our hand fighting, or kind of the main reason, is to get our opponent out of position. That's called doing like a setup. You get a takedown. I want to set him up. And so setup means I want to get my opponent out of position while I'm in good position. So one way we do that, right? We talked about a couple of different ways. Who knows one? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. We'll yell it out. That's right. What's one way?
So, person hand came at your wrist.
This dude's been paying attention. Yes. And so what he's saying is wrist control, right? So we've talked about if I go up here and grab Jack's wrist, he doesn't want that. He rolls over the top. Now he's got mine. I might go over here and get his. He might roll it out, get his. And so we'll be fighting in here to get our wrist control. And so one way I might use this for a setup, because we're both still in good position, is maybe I would get a hold of it, use a baseball grip, pull it down, and look, now he's out of position. I can grab a leg and tackle him. Okay. What's another one, Duncan?
Double legs, take it down.
That's a takedown.
Chop and post.
Yeah, those will be two ways that we can do a setup. What's another way that I can get control with hand fighting? Vika?
Hand control.
What do you say?
Hand control.
That's not quite something. What were you gonna say, Logan?
Collar tie.
Yeah, so a collar tie. So there's inside position, which basically means I want my arms inside of his. So I'm inside here. This would be double bicep, or like Logan said, a collar tie, where I have one bicep. We also call it head and bicep. So I have one bicep, and then my other hand's coming around the neck here. Okay, and so the point is I can move him, I can push and pull. Now, if we're in a wrestling match, Jack's not gonna want this. He's gonna come inside, and that's where it becomes a fight of us both trying to grab and push and pull and set it up. And one way that we can practice this is kind of fun for a game is that knee wrestling that we do. Okay, so if me and Jack are gonna knee wrestle, obviously we're gonna be down on our knees, and we're just gonna use our hand fighting to push and pull to try to get that other person to hit the mat, touch the mat. Okay, so we might come in here and we might start getting inside control, head and bicep, get a wrist, whatever, pull. I got a point there, right? Jack might get mad. I might reach forward. He pushes me over. Boom. Jack got the point. So the only thing that can be touching is your feet or your knees. And we're going to be pushing and pulling and trying to knock each other over. Now, here's a couple hints. Just like we're in our good stance. Let me see everybody get in their good neutral stance. Best you can. I know some of you guys haven't learned it yet. We'll get, okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, back up. Now, here's what I like about some of those. The feet are wide. Always want wide base with our feet. Somebody raise their hand. Tell me why would I want my feet wide and not close? Ethan?
To like have the center of the gravity.
Yeah, maybe center of balance probably is what you're thinking of, right? Where you said, are you gonna say Zane? Same thing, right? Good balance, right? If my feet are real close, I'm kind of wobbly. I could get knocked over. Well, same thing here. If my knees are close and I'm knee wrestling, I can get knocked over quick. So spread your knees out wide, just like you want your feet wide. Now I got like a little base underneath me. Now here's the other thing. Just like we're in our stance. Just because my feet are wide doesn't mean I'm going to wrestle like this, right? No, I get low, I'm kind of crouched down, kind of like getting in the box. Same thing here. Me and Jack are gonna knee wrestle. I'm not gonna come be like this. Look how balanced I am. He can just pull me forward and score. I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna sit my butt back on my heels, get my knees opened up, and I'm gonna come in here with short arms, and now it's gonna be really hard to knock me over. The more I get like this, the more wobbly I am, okay? So let's try to avoid doing that. I see a lot of that when we do this. Now, so what we'll do is you'll get a partner. When I say go, just like me and Jack were doing, we're gonna start knee wrestling, trying to push and pull and get the other guy to touch. For 45 seconds, you'll keep your own score. Okay, so I got one, so Jack, I back up, I'm 1-0, keep going. Okay, when I blow the whistle, you stop. Whoever did not win, give us 5 good push-ups. Oh, let's say 5 good squat jumps. We've already done enough push-ups. So 5 good squat jumps, and then you'll find a new partner. Thanks for raising your hand, Zane. What's your question?
What if it's a tie?
Then nobody won. Both of you guys do the squat jumps.
Oh,
All
I
right.
don't
So
like it.
find somebody about your size. Let's spread out. Let's get on our knees and get ready to go.
You got it.
Not yet. Don't show up your trace now. Get on your knees. Say this morning. Hey, get on your knees. It's a good how to get on your knees. Start doing that. On your knees, guys. Are we got Oz? All right, hey. Are we odd or get Trip didn't get one? Yeah, Trip didn't get one. Well, that's not fair, man. I don't want George to get hurt. Let's see here. Can we rotate these? Yeah. George, you can go with Alex. Jack, you can go with Chris with this one. You guys got to find your partners quick. I don't have time to spread it out with that thing. All right, hey, get set, get ready. Hey, get those knees wide, get those elbows in, get the shoulders. Get ready to go. Remember, push and pull. Get them to react. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. Ready, wrestle. Oh, there's 1 point. Start over. Stay low. Push and pull, George. Step. Keep forward. Snap those arms down. Stay lower. Keep your butt back. Push and pull. Snap those arms down. Try to get his arms down. Restart each time. Get lower. Don't get too high. Oh, there's one. Push, pull, stay low. Yeah, get back on your heels. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Quiet. Hey, I need quiet, guys. If you did not win, 5 good squat jumps. Up, chest up, eyes up, touch, float up. Even on squat jump, don't bend your chest. Your eyes over your eyes. Yes, now it's close. All right, find another partner. Find one more. Somebody on your side. Somebody close to your side. Hey, Trey. Toby.
We're gonna do this thing and we're gonna do it.
All right, hey, get ready. Hey, listen. Why? Hey, I'm not going to start until the start, Listen, hey, when the whistle blows next time, I want quiet. I don't want to sit here for 10 seconds, so everybody be quiet, okay? When you hear this, stop playing, be quiet, and then we'll get our squat jumps in. Now, real quick, I want to remind you what a squat jump looks like, because I saw more people doing it wrong than right. Okay? So here, when I see a squat jump, here's what I want to see. I want to see your eyes, your chest up. Okay? And so you're gonna have to open your feet up a little bit because I'm gonna squat down. Hey, somebody go babysit these guys over here. I'm gonna squat down. I'm gonna touch the mat, and then I'm exploding up to the ceiling. Okay? Now, did I bend over at my back and look at the mat? No. So here's what I saw a lot of people do. Here, look. That's not a squat. I gotta bend my knees to squat. In a squat, I'm sitting back. I'm keeping my chest up and my head here. Boom, boom. Okay. So when we get to that point, I want to see good squat jumps. Or we just all do them. We'll have a squat jump practice. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Rumble those knees. Elbows in. Knees wide. Sit back on your heels. We'll go 45 seconds. Keep your own score. Ready? Wrestle.
Go. Go. Oh.
No, I was about to say neither one go.
Push and pull. Yeah, once he's going too hard.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, good job. Go.
He's so far forward, so he's way up now. Let's go back a little bit.
Push and pull.
All right, get in there. Push and pull. Get those hands, get those arms. There you go. Ready to hold. Push and pull. Press knock over. Ten seconds. That's it. Keep going. Push and pull.
No, you guys first.
Pull. Snap. Yeah, bro. Push and pull. Snap. Push, pull, snap. There you go, Dave. 3, 2, 1. Time. Hey, you did not win. 5 squat jumps. Just squat jumps, sorry. Quiet. Hey, I need everybody listening up. Too many voices here. Listen. Hey, before we get a drink break, here's what we're gonna do. With the same partner, you're gonna keep the same partner. Does anybody know how long a wrestling match is? What do they do? Like periods, quarters, halves? What do you think? What do you think it is, Duncan? No. But it is halves in like Olympic wrestling. So full stop. Okay. It's periods, right? There's 3 periods. So for hey, you little kids, if you go to a wrestling tournament, you'll have a match with 3 1-minute periods. Okay. And so during that 3 minutes, your goal is to get that other person on their back and pin them, right? That's how you win a wrestling match. But that doesn't always happen in 3 minutes, and so there's points too. Okay. Come on over here, Jack. And so one of the main ways we get points when we're both on our feet is called a takedown. Okay, most of you guys know what a takedown is, but some of you don't. A takedown is when I get control of my opponent. Usually that means, most of the time that means I'm on top and behind him. That's a takedown, okay? Now, if I'm on top, but not behind him, right here, is that going to be a takedown? No, I got to get around behind and get control, okay? So if there's no score at the end of 3 periods or if it's tied, you go into overtime, okay? You go into overtime, but it's sudden death, which basically means whoever gets the first takedown is going to win the whole match. So right now, you and your partner are in sudden death, overtime. Whoever gets the takedown wins the match, gets the gold medal, is the champion, the hero. The other one gets a good pat on the back. We appreciate effort, because there's something to learn. And then you guys go get a drink, okay? So when I say go, I want everybody in here who's got a partner. You're going to get your good stance. When I say wrestle, you're going to wrestle. When somebody gets a takedown, you guys go get a drink. Okay, set, get ready, here we go. You're in overtime. One takedown, here's the whole match. Ready to go. So Alex, they don't know what takedown are, so they're going to tell them. That's 2, go get a drink. No, just get the takedown. It's overtime. You don't have to finish. No. There you go. Go start learning some stuff. You guys practice takedown. Are you strong? Look, you got to go up. There, that's 2. Takedown.
Yes.
That's a takedown.
Good job, dude.
Get down, get on top. Try to get him down. Get grab a leg, tackle him. Stay up here.
Awesome, done.
Very good. Push him down. Yeah. Now you go, Tom. Get down. That's all right. You'll figure it out. Hey, if you're done, you got your drink. Get on the wall. Hey, that's time. Hey, if you didn't get one, go get your drink. Yeah, I'll fix all this. Yeah. What?
Okay, and
What?
your mask is upside
Hey,
Guys, use yourself.
hey, red line, go red line, hit yourselves. I don't know what you're saying.
Your mask is upside down.
Go tell Ryder, tell Brayden, and he'll tell me. I can't understand that. You need something. Oh, I need to learn. Oh, you're gonna learn, bro. That's weird. I said I need to learn. Hey, listen. Okay, so stay with it here. We got 26 minutes and counting left. So it's time to get down to business. We still got to be a little more quiet during the transition of the water breaks of those things. Because look, I want to get a game at the end, but that's not guaranteed, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We got a couple of our adult coaches out tonight, right? So we're gonna go in just 2 groups instead of our usual 3. So what that means is I'll have anyone who's new or white shirt or anybody that's trying it out. It's gonna be a Coach Whitbeck and Coach Jack. So you guys are gonna go stand on this white line right here. And everybody else is gonna be with me and Coach Alex. Yep, go follow them. Yeah, go ahead, Cameron, go ahead, Trip. Everybody else is gonna kind of filter down. Look, it's under control. Hey, we're gonna do this side, this side.
What do you think?
All right, hey, orange and greens. Orange and greens on your stomachs. Arm crawl, start arm crawling down here. Boom, hit it. Don't move those feet, don't move those legs. Drag them. Down those bars, one over the other. Hey, once you get to the wall, back against it, we're going wall sit. Let's go. Hey, I want that. The thighs are flat. Guys, quiet. No more talking.
We're going to start our good stance.
Oh, come on, let's get the rest. Hey, if I can't come around and put a glass of water without it spilling, you're not doing it right now. Get your feet quiet, just like they would be in the stance.
Say that shoulder foot for your other.
Pretty good.
So usually
About a half hour, they should just be ready.
So I'm ready to. So
Pretty good. Pretty good. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, but stand where you're at. So those were a couple things for the orange shirt. We're gonna go through a couple skills for the green shirt. 2. So orange is the extra credit. First thing you're gonna do, Brayden, come on, I don't see Brayden.
So
Be my
good.
model
Good athletics.
is what we call mountain
As
climb.
soon as you get a little wider.
So we're gonna go down on our push-up plank. Then we're gonna start bringing our knees up to our elbows, like we're trying to get them out right there. Boom. Now look, I don't want your booty up here too high, I don't want it too low. Brayden's doing a perfect job. All right, that's good, Brayden. Everybody take one step off the wall.
You know,
Get that push-up plank. Sorry, getting up that mountain, man. There's a big grizzly bear in your butt.
you don't want to get
Get those hips down, Jackson. Archie, hip down. Get those hips down a little bit. Come on, we got 10 seconds. 10 more seconds. Go.
hands up, eyes up, down. Silence. Stop watching. Okay.
Hey, not too bad.
So see,
Not
let's go down to position again.
too bad.
You understand?
No, I'm not gonna try to correct you.
What about?
What about, that's a warning, I'm gonna give you a warning too, okay, we're not, everybody, what if everybody just yelled at me and suggested on the exercise, you know how crazy and loud that would be, so if one person does it, you know, everyone can do it. So, hey, you guys are all coming back to the week, raise your hand, all directions. Let's do some wrestling, stand up, let's just stand on the orange line. So, orange line, right here, shoulder up. Let's, go 60. Let's get it orange by. Come on, Alex, you and me, go. Alex is gonna show you his double leg on me. If you get, thanks for raising your hand.
What is that up there?
Oh, I can't tell you. Top secret. Dunk it. When that gets to 239, come back in, okay? Otherwise, I'll forget. Not in trouble, just you guys remember, right? Cool, that's a warning. No more questions. So listen, Charlie.
See, small steps. You have your lead leg.
Here's where we're gonna go with here.
Lead leg, your trail leg. Okay? So you bring this up when you're motion here. Don't cross your legs. Okay? Do the side.
Here. Now we're gonna make a little cross, okay? Like a L. You guys you're better, so you're not so distracted.
So
let's. You guys gotta have a little focus, right? Know what part of focus is?
Discipline.
Discipline. Right? Sometimes there's distractions. You gotta be like, no, I'm not gonna look at what's going on. I'm not gonna go look at mom. I'm gonna be disciplined to listen to coach. So hey, we're gonna go double legs. Double leg takedown. So there's like hundreds of, maybe thousands of takedowns. Double legs is one of the more common ones that we start with here. But in this program, that's all we learn. That's really the only takedown we learn is that double leg. Okay? So we break it down in these steps for you guys. And then once you learn that there's a setup, an attack, and a finish, then we can start adding lots and lots more takedowns to it. Okay? So we kind of go out of order. Right? Part 1's the setup, part 2 is the attack, and part 3 is the finish. So the penetration drop step, that's actually the attack. So now, as a white shirt, you learn the second part, and then kind of go backwards and do the setup, right? That's when we start learning post and chop. And then green shirts, we started talking about how we want to expand your finish with our tackle finish, okay? So look, everyone's gonna do everything in here tonight. So orange shirts, this will just be a little bit bonus for you. Green, it'll be a good review for you guys, okay? So here's what we're gonna do first. I just want you guys to, let's have, everybody's gonna go back to the wall, and I want to see everyone start doing penetration drop steps this way, so I can see what we're working. Now look, every time I want you to take a couple motion steps forward, level change. Good. Stay on the wall. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're gonna get some lines. Now look, I got faith that you guys are smart enough that we can figure this out. Let me get Raiden, Cole, Vika.
We'll do.
You guys come stand right here on this red line, right behind it. Get up, that's no problem. Let me get Pierce, George, Duncan, and Logan right here. Same thing. Go ahead and come off the mat, guys. So we have one. Let me get next for Ethan, Ryder, Gabe, Jackson here. And then my three here, there. Charlie,
I listened to that earlier.
Cool. Go ahead and take a seat. You already had one. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna practice our penetration drop steps now on these lines. So here's what I want to see. Okay, Jackson, make sure you're paying attention. When I go to do this attack on Alex, you know, I've done my chop, I've done my attack, right? When I come up to finish, I'm not gonna stay on my knees and hug him. I'm gonna get to my feet and call the tackle finish because I'm gonna start running this way. So I'm not gonna try to tackle him towards the computer. I'm gonna try to tackle him like towards the clock over there. Okay. So that's why when I get here, this drill leg's back here, it's gonna step up about even with his foot out here. I don't want to come way out here because now it's hard for me to stand up about right here. Now I'm gonna push off of this. I'm gonna try to read the back of his shirt, right? And now I run, pull the legs out, and I finish. Okay. And so here's the point I'm trying to make. Again, I'm not going straight forward, so
fast.
we got to get out of the habit once we get it down of doing our penetration steps here, being straight forward, because that's not really what's going to happen in the match, right? I'm going to go to the side. So when we get started here, you're going to do them down the line, but everyone's going to take a couple steps sideways, like I have this guy's legs. So what I'm saying is, if I'm here and I come here, my trail leg's gonna come up, and I'm gonna take
Right there.
about 2 steps this way. 1, 2.
All right, come down.
Okay, then I'll come back to the green line, motion, level change, here, trail step, 1, 2. Okay, so we're making it more realistic, like we're going in and then over to tackle. Okay, does that make sense? We'll help you guys out. All right. I can't tell the line here.
We're not gonna race out of this.
I can't tell some of these
All right,
lines.
let's go back.
You guys know what a line is?
Go.
Yeah.
Get in the line, aren't you? That's not a line. You're
There
just
you go, just like that.
in the line.
Good.
You're front over behind somebody. You're supposed to get this line. All directions. Get in line. Okay. Hey guys, back up so the first guy's off the mat.
Just like that.
Somehow we created a whole other line.
Oh.
So the first guy is the only one on the mat.
Good job,
All right.
Silas.
So listen. Get in a stance, Charlie.
Good job.
Ryder.
Good job.
Fierce. Braden, get in your stance. So we got a right lead leg. Ethan, you're in this group right here. Right forward. Well, not anymore, because they all bailed on you. All right, so right. So hey, everybody in here is a right lead leg. That's going right now. So if I'm here and I penetrate, this is my trail leg, which direction am I going to take 2 steps? Towards Alex or towards the puck?
All right, we're gonna do one more skill before we go into drum.
Who said that? Who said Alex?
Let's do squat jumps again.
Who said the clock? If you said the clock, you yourself on the back.
No, we're just gonna
If you
do
said
right
Alex,
on your
feet
feet.
in your head, change. This is
We're good.
all right, but listen. This is my trail leg comes up and push off. Tap
Down
this
in the
way.
squat.
So hey, listen. Shh.
You go back up right.
Somebody raise their hand if you're a left lead leg like me.
Touch the mat.
Anybody? Everybody likes the right leg forward?
No bending over.
Okay.
Good job. This was
So
good.
if you're like me, and you're left lead leg,
Much, Cameron, good
which
job.
direction am I gonna take my steps?
Good job.
Alex.
Alex. Bend over.
Boom. Right here. Now look, if I get in here, like I'm really tackling somebody. Let's give it a try. So right lead leg first. Start coming down. 2 motion steps. Level change. Tap. 2 steps. Stay low on those steps like you're tackling somebody. Other wrestler, just wait. Second wrestler, just wait. Keep coming all the way down. Stay low. Head up. Chest up. You guys can stay on. Good. Yep. Stay up.
Oh,
Hips in. Back straight. Head up.
I'm going.
Couple steps, Jackson.
So, we're all gonna want to push jack.
Pull.
Yeah, let's do slow. Hey, don't push jack.
Knock a couple steps. Come on, pull.
So, you know,
Not hopping. I'm staying low. That's pretty good. Level change. Tag. Now finish.
down. Knee. Alright, so your lead leg is out. Love change.
Hey, that's pretty good, guys. Back on the orange line. Keep going. Gotta get that established. Hey, Kavika, Brady, I need you guys to separate. I like it, you're friends, and every time I talk, you guys are talking. So, we need to pay attention.
I know, it was. But anyway.
All right, let's get down to business here.
Your trail leg stay back here.
So that was kind of like a sneak peek of what we need to do to get our finish, right? But I don't, like, you will never get your black shirt if you do
To
this.
start this, we're gonna get in a position.
Try to squeeze them down without going out your knees. I only get black shirts. From here, everybody needs feet.
I don't need
Double freight train going right through them, okay?
the progress.
So here's the deal, let's scoot it back, let's start from the beginning. So there's lots of different setups, the easiest one we talk about is that post and the chops,
Right
right?
in front.
Most of you guys know that,
Hey, no, don't do yet.
so I need to do here, but otherwise,
In your mind.
and so that's part of our setup, get this guy's arms out of the way, right? If Alex is in good position, so the arms are down here, I just can't grab those legs, this he's gonna block me out with his arms, so I need to get those out of the way. And that's how, one way that we do this, when they tie up, I can chop, post. Now, what am I gonna do at the same time when I post or chop?
We're in good position.
We have an idea?
Trip.
Boom, we'll start.
Your feet are too
Level
close.
change. Everybody know level change?
Feet are too close.
Your stance.
Why?
Here's level change. Just like on the squat jumps, I don't wanna see this. Same thing with this. I don't wanna see that. I wanna see this. This is level change. Okay, I'm not putting my eyes down. I'm not bending over the back. I'm just bending the knees about 2 inches.
Lead
low.
leg.
Good. I'm back up.
Everyone smack your lead leg.
So if I'm
Okay,
posting,
that's what we're gonna do.
Post level change.
Let's go.
I'm top
Heel,
top level changes. Look.
toe.
Now I'm ready to tap in. Now, from there, it's just a penetration drop step.
We're doing it so slow. You should
Here.
have momentum.
Where do I want my,
Come all the way through.
where should my lead leg
Back
be
your
hit?
feet. Go back your
Kind
feet.
of just give me a square.
Back on your feet.
Kind of towards his heels. Okay, so I don't want my knee to go here, because now I'm gonna be
All right.
leaning forward. Now, all my power in my leg, my hips
His
right
legs,
here.
smack it.
I want my knee to go here.
Okay.
So I need to really penetrate
Yeah, don't
here.
go so fast. You'll push forward.
See the difference? Now my
Come
shoulder. And it goes where?
Lead.
On the
Eyes
hip,
up,
right?
up,
Shoulder,
heel,
underneath his belly button. Stop. Hips underneath me.
Good job.
What about these hands?
Good job here.
Grab around his waist.
No,
No, one up here, one down here. No, I want to come snake a
See here
slow.
again.
Run the back of your knees.
Toe, knee.
Okay, and that's just start between my legs. My tag. Now, we're gonna do the whole thing. This foot, where, how far do I want to swing it up? You got it?
Heel, toe.
or like, I can just.
Kind of like a straight line with this, about right here.
Good job. Nope, right there.
I'm running into
All
the
right,
wall.
let's do it.
I don't want to
One
come
more
here,
time.
and
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
try
turn
to
it
get the whole thing.
All right, here. Once I go here,
All right, back on your feet.
I'm gonna turn the corner and try to reach his shirt.
All right,
And start running my feet.
knee leg, eyes up, head up.
Now, as he starts with the
No,
ball,
as you're going.
I'm gonna flare the legs,
Knee,
try to finish chest to chest.
eyes up, knee, heel, toe, knee.
So I'm gonna let you guys all
Good job.
do the whole thing.
Don't want.
We're watching the green shirts, because this is what I need you guys to show me.
All right,
To test out. The orange shirts are gonna be good for you too. Logan?
stay low.
If you were actually like wrestling someone on the street, would you go, and then jump on them?
Yeah, I was just trying to be nice to him. Yeah, you know, look, man, kill Alex by following him. All right, but yeah, you want to go in there, stick your shoulder right in their
Okay.
stomach or their
So,
chest.
so the next
The
step.
louder that they go, the better you did.
The next step is
Well, help him.
after we do that.
So I don't want a bunch of talking and
noise.
noise. You got 3 minutes here to practice. Get a partner. I want each guy to go back and forth. 3 minutes, and then we're gonna be done. Do some live. I'm gonna your size. Go back and forth. Okay. Duncan.
I just broke my back. Ow.
You guys ready to go? Take that right now. Brayden, you're smart kid. Duncan's mediums. So you figure out a rotation. You want Duncan on Cole on you. I don't want me. You want to go first?
Yes, and then,
Okay, so Jackson's gonna grab his arm.
so I attack Duncan attacks
No,
him, and
no,
then
you have to do that match.
okay, yeah, I know, that's what you're supposed to have if you're gonna do focus shot.
No,
In that position.
no, you're supposed, you're.
No, then how am I gonna do shots? Am I gonna do that?
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna do these every little chop.
Exactly. Yeah. You're the next one. Okay, now you attack him. Wait,
There you go.
then you go down.
Now we're just tackle. Just stay on it.
I have no idea which team I'm leading.
Be eliminated. Be eliminated from the rules.
Hey, good job, Charlie and Zane. I like that you guys are over there drilling.
Good, okay, now you attack me or something.
Hey, Cole, and Duncan, you guys sit down. That's too much, though. Too much. You're messing around. Bring it. Sorry. It's the second time for both of you guys. Gotta get serious. You know, I'm not moving people up as Predator. I'm serious. This is a serious fight. I'm talking. I saw it. That should take 2 seconds. We're done. They get back to it. It was a whole 30-second thing. Come on. All right, that's time. Get a quick drink. And I mean quick. A quick squirt, quick splash, whatever you gotta do.
What are you doing?
We'll get it.
Yeah.
You get to sign up on the.
Are you still sitting? No, I told you to get up.
Right.
Everybody on the red line, hurry up, hurry up. Duncan, Cole, get in here. You're lucky I like you. Get on line. What are you doing? Wrong line. Red line. Come on, Archie. Hey, I need quiet. Jackson. Hey, we're gonna go live wrestling. For anybody who's new, live wrestling just means it's like a real match. Like you're gonna try to take this person down and pin them, hold them down on the ground, get control, and look, nobody in here really knows that many moves. We only teach really one move, that double leg. So a lot of it's just being aggressive. And you see football, right? Try to tackle somebody, get them down. But listen, everybody in here, I mean, a couple people just learned it tonight, have at least learned that penetration drop step, right? And so it's important that you guys understand why we teach that and why we learn that move first, because that's a way that I can try to get into my opponent. Because what I see a lot of you guys do when we start is this. Me and Coach, we're gonna wrestle like them. We're both gonna reach up for each other's head. Ready, wrestle? And this is what I see, right? Now look, if I'm smart and I'm thinking, well, I know this way to get low and go into him, and I know he's gonna reach up for me, he might look like this. Ready, wrestle? Oh, penetration drop step, tackle him down. So you guys gotta start putting together why we're learning these skills. And not just practice them, and then we go live, just go crazy and don't use them, right? We talked about wrist control. We talked about inside position, push and pull. Use those skills to have success and practice them. And if you're not successful with them, that means you just got to keep practicing when we go live, but you're not going to get any better. If you, every time you come here and we go live, you just go, swing them around. That's not wrestling, and you're not going to go out and finish your tournaments. You'll have a bad day. Go out there and try that on some of these kids that have been wrestling and do pay attention to the technique, okay? So let's wrestle. It's live wrestling, but I know you don't know all the moves, but let's use what we're learning. Hand fighting or good motion, maybe a double leg tackle, okay? All right, when I say so, you're gonna find somebody your size, spread out. We're gonna start in the neutral position. I don't want a bunch of talking, joking, messing around. Just get ready, get set, and listen for the whistle. We'll wrestle for a minute. All right, ready, find your partners, 1, 2.
Go, he's a big guy. Right here.
Here, it's right here. Here.
You already got it, Charlie. Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Cole!
There you go.
Cole and Cameron, that's the match today. That's the main event we've all been waiting for. You two animals. Rip each other's heads off. Kindly. All right, listen.
You ready?
If you got your partner, you should just be down in your stance. Maybe kind of drooling a little bit, the mouth, foam, give him a little snarl. Let him know you're about to attack like a rabid dog.
Hey, you're too far.
It's gonna be chaos here in a minute. Get low. Actually, I'll stand and block that. All right, listen.
Hey, let's move a little bit.
I'm looking at positions. I'm not gonna start till it's quiet and everybody's in a good wrestling stance. I'm waiting on Duncan to get ready to wrestling stance. Duncan talks back and he's gonna miss out much. This is it. I'm going to get this one. Looking at the mat and then over touching the mat. Now I'm waiting for Ethan. Now I'm waiting for Ryder. All right. Well, I think if I wait for good ones, we'll be here all night. But at least we're in wrestling stances, all right? Hey, wrestling match to start. With the show of respect for our opponent, shake hands. All right, now throw that respect out the window and rip their heads off. Ready, wrestle. Respect for your heads off.
All right. Going to your
Stay low, Cameron, your stance. Your feet might like your pole snapping down. You can take across your feet. Good attack. Go up. Feet up. Here, stand up. Good, Charlie. Go half, half, right away, half. Not messing around. This is live wrestling. Good, Cole. Keep running that, Cole. Keep running. Go on, get on top. Go on top. Keep wrestling there. You got 15 seconds. Get a takedown. Get him down. Good, Silas. Pick that leg up hard. Pick it up hard. That's all right. Toby's tough. He's going to get you down. Get him down, Toby. Oh, this is a battle. You guys are battling. That's good. Keep scrambling. Keep fighting. Come on. Get him off your back. Easy. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Time. Hey, that was good. I love the effort. I like the hard wrestling. Listen. Hey, I only had to tell a couple groups to get serious. Now, I don't like seeing a bunch of laughing and giggling and tickle fights. Okay, live wrestling is important. Okay, and you got to turn into a little bit of an animal, right? You got to flip the switch. I know that you guys are all nice kids, and that's good, that's what we want, but when you're wrestling, you got to kind of put some of that in the back and be aggressive, okay? Or otherwise you won't have a good time. And if we're in here, then you're going to go out there and do that in a match, and guess what? Jack, these guys will tell you, there's some kids out there that are, I mean, there's some rough, tough little wrestlers out there, right? And so we got to be trained and ready to wrestle, and that means you got to be serious when you go live. So we're going to go one more partner, find somebody new your size, last one here. Find somebody else your size, spread out.
Pierce.
Go, you got 10 seconds.
Sorry.
Go. That's right. No. You gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, hey, next partner, you can see it. Show you ready, camera, you can see it. Okay, the most important thing in wrestling is position. Position. Okay? Shh. If you don't stay in good position, if you don't learn good position, it doesn't matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter how many moves you know, you're not going to be a good wrestler. You have to stay in good position. Okay? And to stay in good position, you got to start in good position. Stay down, man. All right, here we go. Ready, wrestle.
Use your hands, get his hands up. Use your hands, get his hands up. Hey, like this. Hands, spin out. Stay low. There you go. Good job. There you go. Good, be aggressive.
Keep wrestling. Hips up. Keep your hips up. Charlie.
Good job.
That's lock hands down.
Like it.
Good job. Good
Sit on your
job.
feet. Sit on your feet.
20 seconds. Keep wrestling. Go hard. Stand up.
Tap.
Take down.
Come on, Adrian. Go.
Tackle. No fault. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, give your partner a fist bump. Tell them take some scraps. Start jogging. Run.
Go, come on. Go, jog now.
Slow down. Got time? Why, that time tonight? I don't know. Oh, we're out of time. Talking. And time. Bring it in. We're 2 minutes late. It's too nice. Hey, take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. Now listen, most of you guys know that minute brawl, we usually always end the game, right? But it's 2 minutes past, it's school night. You guys got to get home, and so listen. That's why it's really, really important that don't spend so much time. I bet we wasted at least 3 or 4 minutes of me and everybody saying, get ready, get a partner, do this, do that, okay? And that's up to you guys to make that time a little shorter. So we can hopefully get a game in, okay? But we're not going to get one in tonight, so hopefully next week, you guys on Saturday or Monday, we'll try to get that Sharks and Minnows or something like that in. But hey, pretty good practice for most of us, with this many wrestlers. Some of you older, kids, I'm kind of counting on you to help, help lead the way and show by example. These younger kids, I listen, you should always raise your hand if you have something to say, just like everybody else. But hey, good practice overall. Good to see everybody in here. Hope everybody's having a good start to your school year. Make sure you tell your friends that you're wrestlers, so don't mess with you. You're the toughest kid in the classroom, right? Now, don't say that, but just don't know. They can tell, right? But other than that, we got a good character word of the month. I don't know what happened here. Anybody know what it is for August, for last week? Raise your hand. Charlie. Empathy. Raise your hand if you ever heard the word empathy before. Okay. Raise your hand if you kind of know what it means or can describe it for us. Brienne, what do you think? That is great. And so, know when they're feeling, hey, good job.
Good job.
And so, if you understand that, she's right on, right? Knowing other people's feelings, right? And part of that when we talk about wrestling or doing sports is being a good sport, right? And so, one example she was saying, sometimes you guys might take somebody down and pin them, and you're excited, you feel good, and you might turn around and tell them to go, I pinned them, I took them down real easy. And that's good that you're excited that you did that, but you also have to think, what if that was you that got taken down, and they wouldn't feel good when they heard you do that, okay? And so it's just kind of understanding other people's feelings and all parts of life, not just wrestling, not just sports. But that's what having empathy is, and that's what really is really an important thing, especially when it comes to your character. It just means that you're a caring person and think about other people's feelings, which is important, right? All right, what's your crazy maniac? You guys crazy maniacs? No. So you guys all do good to me. All right, let's bring it in here. Hands in. We go crazy maniacs on 3. All right. No, we're gonna go empathy on 3. All right, Charlie, count us down. Make it loud.
1, 2, 3.
Empathy. Good job. Good job. Appreciate it. All right. Let's practice. Uh-oh. Did you give him to a coach or where'd you put him? All right, let me look for you.
Wait, what do you got, bud?
Tonight you put him in there or?